How do you see failure? What does failure mean to you? Does it mean that you're no good? Does it mean that what you tried wasn't worth it? Does it mean that you shouldn't continue? Does it make you feel less of yourself? My name is Edward Shehab, and I'm going to attempt to explain to you how I perceive failure in hopes that this would make you feel a little bit different about what failure means to you. All right, so we attempted something and we failed at it, right? How about we look at it a little bit different? We did not fail. Instead, we did not win. We didn't make it. Why didn't we make it? We must have done something wrong. Maybe we didn't do anything wrong. Maybe we did our best. Maybe we researched it, right? But the results didn't come in as expected. So some will see that as failure. I don't see it as failure. I see it as not achieving the target. Now, if you look at it as failure, that can be demoralizing. You feel badly about it. Well, I don't want to feel badly about it. If I didn't succeed, there's a chance that there's something that needs to be done a little bit different so that I can succeed the next time around. So rather than seeing this as a failure or me not being good enough to succeed, instead, I'm going to see it as, and I'm going to look at it objectively and see it as there was a step that was missing. There must have been a component that I did not include. There must have been a point that I should have taken into consideration for this thing to have worked. So what is that I didn't put into the mix for me to get this to work the right way? So I'm going to see the ending, the outcome that did not achieve my target as a no-win rather than a failure, right? And then I'm going to reformulate my strategy and figure out what was missing in the mix and then reattempt. See, failure is giving up. If at the end I try over and over and over and I don't get it right, then I give up. That's the point that I've failed, right? I failed to accomplish my goals. If I don't put a timeline and I say, let me try this again a little bit differently, and mind you, this is an important point, try it a little bit differently, because if you keep trying the same thing over and over, you're going to probably get the same results over and over. So you don't want to do the same thing over and over for you to succeed, right? What you want to do is do things differently. Find out, evaluate what could have been missing the first time around. Is it the fact that you didn't sleep enough? Is it a certain chemical compound you didn't mix in it? Is it the way your wires were routed? Is it the way you wrote that email? It depends what it is that you didn't succeed at, right? Figure out what it is that may have been missing. Talk to colleagues or friends and ask them what they think may have caused the no-win, right? And try it differently the next time around. Correct the mix, fix it, and reattempt and see if that would work. If we keep giving up on everything that doesn't work, then we might stay in our place forever. But if we overcome these challenges, and if that's all we see it as, a challenge, a hurdle, something that didn't work the first time around, then we're more likely to overcome it, right? And go past it once we have achieved it. So then it's a mindset. Now, there are people who would say that it's, not my fault that I failed, right? The environment wasn't supportive. The boss wasn't supportive. My friends acted in a certain way. Or it is just nature. That's how nature is. Or, that's the statistics. One in so many make it and the rest don't. Well, I have a different opinion, right? I'm not going to blame anything around me or anyone around me for things that don't succeed. I'm going to analyze what that outcome required, okay? What that goal or objective required for it to succeed. And if it has to do with the environment, I'm going to try and see if I can secure that component that is needed for me to succeed. If it has to do with people, I'm going to discuss it with them. I'm going to influence them to get what I need out of them. If it's my boss that is not supportive, I'm going to work hard at influencing my boss by using what matters to my boss, by using terms and keywords and things that my boss is passionate about so that I can get a response out of them. So basically, I'm not going to take a no-win and give up, right? I'm going to fight for my success. I'm going to evaluate. I'm going to analyze. I'm going to look at the mix. I'm going to look at the people involved, and I'm going to take action and do things differently until I succeed. Here's another perspective on failure. How about we say that when you didn't achieve your goals, right, you didn't fail. Instead, you succeeded in knowing what doesn't work. I know it sounds kind of funny, but you can cross off that mixture or that combination as a combination that doesn't get you to what you want. So now you have successfully identified what doesn't work. Now let's try a different mix and see if that one would get you to what you want. If it doesn't work also, then you can cross off that one. You successfully identified another combination that doesn't work. Over a period of or over many repetitions, you eventually will figure out the mix that would work. Try it. Let me know what you think. I know what I'm suggesting might be a little bit radical, and a lot of you might disagree with it, but I think it is what separates the successful people from those who give up easily. And I think if you look around you and talk to people that you respect greatly and ask them if they've ever failed, you're bound to hear some failure stories, but you will probably also hear their stories of how they overcame those challenges and kept moving forward. Hope this video shed some light on what failure is and how to overcome failure, or what failure is not and how to be more successful. Thank you for watching and hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.